Hey guys, so I wanted to just give a quick summary of my first week of Emgality. I was not able to get the three 100 milligram doses or injectors, so I had to go with two 120 milligram injectors that they usually do for the migraine dosage. I selected each side of my stomach, one in the right, one in the left, and basically virtually pain-free for me. No ice or anything was needed. The injectors went in, very, very nice and simple. Within about 4 hours, all of a sudden, it seemed like the medicine was taking hold, and I was starting to get a little groggy, a little tired, kind of medicated feeling. That ended up lasting me for about 3 days. And the second and the third day, I was actually really, really tired. I could sit down in a chair and just want to nod off and fall asleep. After that, on the fourth day, just like a light switch, all of a sudden it just went away. I was kind of nervous when that happened because I thought, well, maybe the medicine is going to stop working and my headaches are going to come back, because in the first 3 days, even though I had that medicated and kind of balloon feeling, I didn't really have any attacks break through. I could feel the tension, here, and then up the back of my neck, which is my, the pathway that I get them on. I could feel the tension coming on, and I could feel that there was attacks there, but they never came through. They never hurt. And I never needed ice or oxygen or anything like that. So that was good. On the fourth day, I basically started feeling back like normal. Over the subsequent 3 days after that, I felt good. I could feel attacks hitting here and there. Some were a little nasty, but no shadows really made me feel bad. No attacks really hurt or anything like that. So I was good. On my 7th day, I was sitting at work, and usually, once every 2 months I might get a normal migraine. And for me, it just sets like a blanket over my head, and it just hurts. You guys know what I mean. All of a sudden I just could tell that I was having a migraine. And it wasn't hurting, but I just had all this pressure inside my head. My heart rate was up, like what happens when the migraines fight it off. And unfortunately, I was at work, so I wasn't able to go to sleep. I was getting ready to leave work to go come home and maybe try to sleep it off for a few hours, which is typically what I do when I have an actual migraine. But daycare called, and my kid got sick, so I had to go pick him up and bring him home and get him cleaned up. So I had about 5 hours of just sitting there with a lingering migraine that didn't hurt but made me feel very odd. But the Emgality, I guess, kept the pain from coming through. That kind of eased up, and then finally late in the night, I could kind of feel an attack, a cluster attack, hit right around bedtime, to where it was bad enough that I got an ice pack and some ice, a heating pad, and just as we have here, I'll take the heating pad in here, and I'll put the ice pack on the back of my neck, and I'll flip flop it. Temperature for me helps. So really, week 1 summary is 2.5 or 3.5 days. I felt pretty groggy and tired myself on Emgality, but no pain whatsoever from the head. The second 3 days, I felt pretty much generally good, and I think I would have felt fine yesterday if I hadn't had caught that migraine. Again, I had all the body feeling like it was fighting it, but I didn't really have the severe migraine pain or anything like that. So I think the Emgality is doing pretty well. I'm just really curious to see, because today, I didn't sleep good last night. So I've just got kind of just this dull shadow right through here, which is still better than an ongoing attack. So I will give another update in probably another week, and just let you guys know how things are progressing for me, so you can put that in your catalog and compare with others as I do. It is good to note that I have been episodic cluster headaches for about 22 years or so. So that's it. I hope you guys have pain-free days. Thanks.